Hey guys, so today I'm going to share 3 quick, easy, and healthy ideas you can do for Halloween this year. They are simple, fast, they're great if you have like a last minute party come up or you just want to make something fun for your friends or your family. So yeah, I tried to make these as healthy as possible and sort of included like one, I guess, bonus thing that I think you've probably seen on Pinterest before, but just in case I went ahead and threw it in. But I'm just going to tell you there are 3, that way you're not disappointed if that's one of the ones. If you guys find this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing because that will really help me out. Also, if you want to get more inspiration on the regular, you can follow me on social media. I'm at The Chic Life on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. With that, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So this first idea is for a creepy warm soup. What you're going to need for this is a can of tomato soup and some black bean pasta. And this black bean pasta is really healthy for you actually. It's got this cool spiral shape and it's really good for you too. It's made with only black beans and it'll give you a nice protein boost if you're looking to bulk up your soup. So you'll just cook the pasta according to the package directions. Mine took about 6 to 8 minutes in boiling water. And then likewise heat your soup up according to package directions. I like to pour mine into a low bowl because I think this lets the little, the pasta stick out a little bit better. And then you just take your cooked pasta and then drop it into the top of the soup. You're welcome to stir it around if you like that, but I kind of like how these look when they're sticking out of the soup a little bit so you can really see them. And that's it for this first idea. This is just a nice simple meal of basically tomato soup with pasta in it. This next idea is for jack-o'-lantern oatmeal. So what you'll need for this is a can of pumpkin and some black sesame seeds, plus a pair of scissors, a writing tool like a Sharpie, and some wax paper. So what we're going to do is basically make a little template for our jack-o'-lantern face by using this wax paper, and you want to cut a piece that's a little bit bigger than the bowl and then fold that in half and then fold it in half again. And then the edge where the corner is, we want to fold this wax paper on a diagonal with that at the bottom. So you're kind of making almost like a little pizza shape, like if the bowl were a piece of pizza. And then you'll just take your scissors and cut sort of a rounded edge at the top of that because we're trying to get this paper to fit just inside this bowl. And then you can measure it and trim off anything you need to because you want it to kind of fit inside the bowl, not on top of it. Then with your writing tool, you just want to draw a jack-o'-lantern face on top of the wax paper. I kept mine really simple. I think the way the sesame seeds lay, you don't want anything too elaborate. And then just cut out the holes where the jack-o'-lantern eyes and mouth would go. And then make oatmeal however you like. You're welcome to cook it in the microwave or on the stove, and then you just want to stir in a couple spoonfuls of canned pumpkin, and this is going to turn your oatmeal a cool orange color, and that's what's going to give it that jack-o'-lantern look. Plus, you get to sneak a little bit of pumpkin into your food, and pumpkin is very good for you. Then just pour your oatmeal into a bowl. By the way, I also put chia seeds and cinnamon in mine, and I have a recipe on my blog for pumpkin oatmeal. If you want that, I'll link it in the description box below. And then take your template and then press it into the top of the oatmeal. You kind of want it to press down so the sesame seeds don't go all over. And then take your sesame seeds and try to sprinkle them on top of where those holes are. They're going to kind of go everywhere, so you'll just need to use your fingers or a spoon or something to try to push them into the holes. And then I used a little spoon to help pick up the edges because I wanted to pick it up sort of from like both sides at the same time because I thought that would help keep the sesame seeds from going everywhere. And then just gently pull your template up, and any sesame seeds that got on the oatmeal where you didn't want them to go, you can just use a tiny spoon or something to pick them up. You can also use your spoon to sort of fix the jack-o'-lantern face, so you can kind of push them into a better shape if they didn't go exactly where you wanted them to. And that's it for this healthy pumpkin oatmeal with a jack-o'-lantern face. Our next idea is a dirt smoothie bowl. So this is a play on the dirt dessert, if you've ever seen that before. So what we're gonna do is make a chocolate smoothie base using cacao powder, but you can also use unsweetened cocoa powder. If you don't have that, almond milk, frozen bananas, and we're also gonna sneak some spinach into this because the smoothie is a little dark, so you won't really be able to see it, and the chocolate will hopefully help keep you from tasting it as well. So we'll just put about 1.5 bananas into our blender. Then we'll add a handful of spinach. You can put as much or as little as you want. Like I said, it shouldn't really change the flavor or color too much, but depends on how much spinach you put into it. Then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of the cacao powder. If you want a darker chocolate color, you can do 2 tablespoons, but 1 was enough for me. Then we'll add about 1/4 cup of almond milk and a drop of vanilla extract. And then we're just gonna put this on the blender and blend it up until it's nice and smooth. If it's a little thick, then you can add a little bit of water to get it blended, but I like to keep this smoothie on the thicker side. If it's gonna be a bowl, this helps the toppings stay on top. So we're gonna use this chocolate granola by Kind, and I chose a chocolate granola because it looks a little bit darker because of the cocoa powder and helps keep that dirt look. And I'm just gonna spread this all around the top of the bowl. I'm gonna leave a little bit of the smoothie exposed below it, but you can add as little or as much as you'd like. And then I found these cool gummy worms at Whole Foods. These don't have any of the yucky artificial flavors in them. So while they're not healthy, they at least have some of the ingredients that I try to, at least personally, avoid. And I'm just gonna take these worms and sort of spread them out. So this one, I'm gonna make it look like it's sort of crawling in and out of the dirt. And then this next one, I think I'm gonna have him sort of crawling out of the bowl. And then this last one, I'll just sort of stick him in as well, but put them in however you like. You can use your own artistic touch. And that's it for this healthy dirt, aka chocolate smoothie bowl with gummy worms. Okay, here's your bonus idea. I know you've probably seen this before, but this is a jack-o'-lantern grilled cheese. So if you want to make this a little bit healthier, you can use a nice whole wheat or whole grain bread. And you know, I know that may not be the healthiest thing, but if you're struggling to eat healthy, this could be a good way to sneak some whole grains into your food. I'm just going to use these little cutting tools to cut out a jack-o'-lantern face, and I think a different mouth cutout would have looked cooler, but I was being lazy, so this tool made it look pretty decent and was easier than trying to cut a mouth out with a knife. And then I used a shredded cheddar cheese. Sheets of cheddar cheese probably would have worked a little bit better because these kind of fell through the holes and then they looked a little bit uneven, but I was able to fill them out by just adding a little bit of extra cheese while this was cooking. And then just cook the grilled cheese like you normally do. I just cooked mine in a pan over low heat with a little bit of melted butter. And that's it for your slightly healthier jack-o'-lantern grilled cheese. So if you like the ideas in this video, I'm going to insert another video over here that I think you will also like, and you can click on the circle over here. If you're looking on desktop at least, I think it doesn't display on mobile, but you can click on this if you want to subscribe, or you can check the links in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, and have a happy Halloween.